was inspired by these little heart pins that I made years ago out of painted wooden heart shapes. I decided I wanted to see what else I could do. Let's take a look and see. So one of the first things that I thought of was making a frame for a photograph. One special photo that you might have that could be your Valentine in there. What I did was I used the custom cutting system. You can see I used the largest one for the outside heart, the middle size for the brown heart, and then this one would actually be your photograph. You could cut your photograph using the red blade for each one of those shapes, so it's the actual closest size you have to this. Beautiful setting to put your photograph in. There you have it all framed for someone you love, your special Valentine. Now I started thinking about other shapes and other animals because I am crazy for animals, so I decided I wanted to see what other animals I could make. Take a look at this. Here we have a ladybug and we have a butterfly. Now the science teacher in me just has to use this opportunity to always teach that insect wings are symmetrical. They're going to match on each side. So whatever you do on the right wing, you're going to do on the left wing. But look at how adorable that is. I decided not to put eyes on them because then they're trying to be realistic, but they're not. So anyway, this is an idea. This is actually the outside of the punch that you saw in the picture of the punches I used. Let's look at some more. Here's a calico dog. I'm sorry, the gingham dog and the calico cat. Terrible story, but it's a good lesson on how to behave and not be mean to each other. But these are all heart shapes. I did add a few features, whiskers, and a little bit of line to show the definition on the mouth. But you can see how you get a stack of hearts and start playing with them, and you'll see all different kinds of shapes. Let's take a look at this. How about caterpillar? You see the caterpillar? I just use a mixture of different hearts, and I used the scallop trimmer blade for here. This is the outside of a double heart punch, and there you go, sticker from the Sweetheart collection. This paper is also from our Sweet on You, our new Sweet on You collection. Then I decided, you know how we have these paper chains? I decided I wanted to make a paper chain out of this the same outside edge of this punch. It's this double heart punch. It is called double heart, and it looks like this, but it punches out these two hearts, the interior heart and the outside. So all I did was cut and then kind of interconnect them and then put them down on the side here. Now there are many, many other animals that you can make. I kind of stuck with dogs and cats, and well, not really. You'll see some other things I did. You can also use these designs, put them on a card. It wouldn't have to necessarily be in your album. Here, a cat here and a little dog here. What a special Valentine that would be if you make that for someone, or if you have your children or your friends make Valentines for one another. That's really a nice way to do it. So I started working on my Puppies and Pocket Pets album, and I decided that I wanted to use this opportunity when I was playing with all these hearts. I wanted to use that opportunity to make a couple of pages for our Puppies and Pocket Pets album. So the first one I did is our sweet Kim. She is the most adorable puppy, and well, she's not a puppy. She's going to be 4, but they're all puppies to me. But I decided to use this as a pre-made frame in our Sweet on You collection. This is a 4x6 photograph, fits perfectly. And then I decided to use hearts to make a little Kimmy out of the hearts. She's a freckled little girl, and that one ear is always flipped down, so we want to make sure that we note that. So this is, okay, it's not an exact replica, but it's very close. And we know that that's Kimmy, mainly because I say so. And on this one, I decided I wanted to make my rabbit, Dora. This was Dora the Explorer and Sonic the Hedgehog. They were in my science lab, and I thought, gee, let me see if I can make a bunny and a hedgehog. So I had to put little spines on the hedgehog. Now, these will get put down a little bit with the page protectors, but because I put them up on foam squares, those little spines are going to show, just like his beautiful little spiny face. So now you can think about other things, not animals, and look at that heart shape and see what else you can think of. How about a strawberry? I used 3 different punches for this. A heart punch, this is kind of a sunburst, and then any kind of leaf punch that you have, or you can hand cut the leaves. They can be any kind of a leaf, but it makes a stylized kind of strawberry. But it is strawberry season right now, so it's a wonderful thing to replicate in your albums. Let me show you something else that made me think very tropical. Sea turtles do come to the Jupiter beaches all along the southern coast of Florida, around the whole peninsula, but we have a lot of turtle nests in our area. So, we all love the sea turtles and try to do things to protect them. So I decided to make an embellishment. I used the Serene Waters embellishments here. There's some stickers and one of the little embellishments here, but I decided that I would use hearts to make a design on the back of the turtle. Is this like a real turtle? Of course not, but it's a very happy Valentine-y, we love the turtles symbol. How about this for a little border? Now this, well, I say little, it's 4 inches because I wanted to give these baby turtles space to go from the nest into the water. It's a wonderful thing to see. If you ever see it, and you're not allowed to touch them, but it is a wonderful thing to watch. So put little marks for them heading toward the ocean. Swim, little babies. And last but not least, for the turtles, I decided to make a page. And this one I did put eyes on it, but I used a pre-made paper. I think this was maybe Seaside, I'm not sure what collection. It's an older collection, but it already had this little dock on here. So I decided that I would put a little heart embellishment and add a little turtle there. And then you can put lots of wonderful pictures on there. So last but not least, you don't have to just have February Valentine ideas and even strawberries. You know what's coming up. How about hearts to make a 4-leaf clover or a shamrock? We want to use our creativity and have some fun.